Tiger Nation, welcome back to the second installment of the men's heavyweight racing on the day. As you know, they raced against St. Joe's University not long ago. 1v, 2v, 3v lined up. Victorious in battle, now lining up against the Drexel Dragons from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This will be the second varsity 8 men's race for the heavyweight team. Princeton 2v is now backing into the stake boats. The Drexel 2v is pulling up to the line. Once again, if you're just joining us, it's been Tigers Day all around. Princeton heavyweights over St. Joe's University in the 1v, 2v, 3v. The Princeton 08s won their 4 race against 2 Drexel boats, and the Princeton lightweight women's double. The Princeton open weight 2v, also victorious. Princeton 1v over the Tiger Light 1v over the Drexel 1v. Drexel backing into the stake boats now. Both 2Vs now locked into the stake boats. Official aligning the crews. Attention, go. We have a start in the men's heavyweight 2V event in Philadelphia as they launch into their high strokes. Both boats with decent opening speed. Princeton's 2V, certainly with some traction, certainly moving into that Drexel lead. Drexel starts the race with a couple seat margin because Princeton will have the advantage at the turn, which is about 750 meters into this race. Princeton 2V, once again, solid traction over Drexel. They're sitting up about 7 to 8 seats over the Drexel Dragon 2V. Very gusty, very windy here in this stretch. Princeton about to crack open water. Princeton coxswain on the bow ball of the Drexel Dragon 2V. And moving. Tiger 2V moving. 2 seats of open water over Drexel. 6-seat Gordon Johnson, senior leader in this program, product of Deerfield Academy up in Deerfield, Massachusetts. The powerhouse of this boat, really pushing these boys away as they sit about 3 to 4 seats of open water over Drexel Dragons. Over 500 meters in, they approach the turn at Strawberry Mansion Bridge. Tiger 2V up 3/4 of a length. They will have the advantage around this turn. Coxswain on the turn for about 2 to 3 strokes here. They'll level out, get their points on Columbia Avenue Bridge down towards the finish line. Princeton comes out of the bridge first, sitting up 3/4 of a length open over the Dragon 2V. Princeton Coxon calling a big move here. They pull it to about 1 boat of open water over Drexel. Princeton not content with this lead, continuing to walk away from Drexel. They're up a little more than a boat of open water as they are approaching the St. Joseph's Boathouse 1,000-meter mark of the course. Tiger 2V through the 1,000 now. A boat and a half of open water over Drexel. Drexel through 1,000 meters now. In the 3V event that we just watched, this is where Drexel was able to get a little bit of traction. Clearly, they throw a big move right past the St. Joe's Boathouse, right past the 1,000-meter mark. Let's see if they can answer this Tiger speed, this Tiger power. See if they can chunk back into the Princeton lead, which is about a boat and a half of open water at this point. Once again, we see the wind kick up into the last 750 of this race. Princeton staying very long, very comfortable into the wind. You can see how their blade work is tight to the water. Nobody missing anything at the front end. Definitely translating to boat speed at this part of the race. Still sitting up about a boat and a half, maybe 2 boats of open water over Drexel. Drexel through the green stairs, 650 to go. As we look ahead at the Princeton 2V, they are approaching 500 meters to go. Comfortable on the rating. Sitting at about a 33.5, 34. Princeton 2V through the wire now, last 350 of this race. They are up 2.5 of boats of open water over Drexel. Drexel through the wire now. As we look ahead at the Princeton 2V with a comfortable, commanding margin. Last 250 meters of this race. Halfway through the island, approaching last 200 meters. Princeton up 2.5 to 3 boats of open water over the Drexel 2V. Final moments of this race. Drexel Coxon calling for their shift, seeing if they can eat away at this lead before the finish line. Princeton Coxon calling the last 10 strokes. See if they can find one more gear before the line. Princeton into their last 5 strokes. Princeton through the line now. Panning back to Drexel. Drexel into their last 5 to 7 strokes. Drexel through the line now. That was the men's heavyweight 2V race. There's about a 14-second margin between the Tiger 2V and the Dragon 2V. Thanks again for joining us for that. We will bring you the men's heavyweight varsity 8 race, the premier event